Hi, I want to talk about a film called Breach starring Bruce Willis. Breach is a film starring Bruce Willis where effectively he and the rest of the cast go up against the space zombies. It's a very cheap, low budget film. It has lots of flaws, but ultimately it's a film that I watched and I was entertained for an hour and a half. A lot of people online have absolutely destroyed this film and gone, utter shit, I'm not watching this, wasted my life. That's fine, I can understand why, but it's a lot better than some of the crap I've watched that's mainstream, as it were. I sat there and I watched it, I enjoyed it, and I didn't feel like I'd wasted an hour and a half or an hour and 20 minutes of my life. And Bruce Willis was doing some acting in it, believe it or not. Effectively, it's about the Earth is screwed, everyone's getting on these great big space arcs, going into a cryogenic sleep and going sort of effectively 30 years worth of travel, a bit like Alien Covenant, to a new planet to repopulate. On these ships there is a stowaway who is effectively our main character, but everyone, he's like not known to me anyway, I'm sure he's in stuff. He's got the admiral of the boat's daughter pregnant, so he's stowed away with her on the ship. She's got a luxury pod, so she's all happy asleep in there, but her founder, Thomas Jane, he pops up at the start of the, about 3/4 of the way through, as the admiral, and he gets a job as a sort of janitor, looking after the ship while everyone else is sleeping. They wake, everyone goes to sleep, fine, they go on their journey. The janitorial crew wake up along with the security crew sort of about half a year, 3 months or whatever, before the rest of everyone else, so they can get the ship in order. And he works alongside Bruce Willis, Rachel Nichols, who I do like, and others that you will recognise. Johnny Messner is one of the guys I recognise as well. He's in a TV series called Killer Instinct that I quite liked. They go about their work. The janitorial crew, led by Bruce Willis, who's playing a total prick in this, of all, like, you know, blue collar guys, the security guys are bits of dicks as well, and this guy's just trying to like keep his head down and not get spotted as a stowaway, because they just basically get rid of stowaways, chuck them out the airlock kind of thing. Everything's going fine. He starts like buddying up to them, and then all of a sudden one of the team gets taken over by something, a sort of space parasite, and explodes in front of another guy, and then that guy gets infected by it, and people start getting infected, sort of zombie style, or body snatcher style, whatever you want, but they're sort of space zombies with a purpose. And the rest of them have to try and like fight these zombies and survive, all while the ship is heading towards this new Earth, and they have to try and protect the people on board. You get some good ideas in this about sort of space travel and people having to cope with being asleep for a period of time and then realising that everyone they knew on Earth is dead, because, you know, it's 30 years later, but in their time, because of the way time and space works, and it's just it was just mentioned. I thought they didn't have to mention that, but it was nice that they touched on it. A lot of films don't. They also have fun stuff with the zombies being killed. They've got, you know, they have to sort of melt them with this acid, and then they put that into a little flamethrower, so they're killing shit with flamethrowers. That was fun. There is an explosion effect that I thought they just weren't going to show, and then they sort of keep teasing it, and then they show it on sort of a CCTV camera where a whole person explodes, which is quite, again, fun to watch. Enjoyed that. And it moves along. Yeah, it's got some editing problems. Some of it just doesn't make sense. There's Bruce Willis, so say, as a hologram transmitter, giving instruction to this guy, and it doesn't, the way he's talking on the hologram doesn't match up at all with what's going on where Bruce Willis is. Fine, well, yeah, it's a bit jarring. I let it off because I know what it is. My expectations were suitably lowered. When they blow up all the body parts at the end, they all form together into a giant like lump of flesh monster, a la sort of I don't know, Society, if you've ever seen that. And you know, there's stupid stuff in it. Let's say hour and a half goes by, I was entertained. It is a stupid space zombie film, but if you want something to put your brain in neutral, you want to see something where people are running around a spaceship and it's not all done in shadows and it's not all hidden and people are like, you know, having to avoid space zombies, do you know what? Watch it. If you want to watch a film and go, oh, hate it, oh, it's so shit, don't watch it. Don't watch it. Watch something else, okay? But I took it for what it was, and I didn't think it was actually that bad. It was entertaining crap. It's not so bad it's good, by the way, so you're not going to sit there like making fun of it all the way through. It's just what it is. It's got some effects, people to give a damn, it's got actors I recognised, and that's it. End of. Let me know what you think. Please feel free to like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.